Midterm Summative Assessment 1. 5 samples for subject plus verb. English term. Number 1. Jennifer walked to the store. Pinyin equivalent. Zanifu zhao dao zhang shan. Number 2. You were a great singer. Pinyin equivalent. Ni shi yi wei da de jie xiao. Number 3. After lunch, I will call my mother. Pinyin equivalent. Wu fan hao wu hao jia jian hao jie wu mama. Number 4. English equivalent. Mosquitoes bites itch. Pinyin equivalent. Wen zai ding yao yang. And lastly, number 5. English equivalent. The woman who went to the meeting were bored. Pinyin equivalent. Kan jia ho yi di niu ren hen wao liao. 5 samples for subject plus verb plus object sentence. Number 1. English equivalent. Jenny loves painting. Pinyin equivalent. Ze nia Xing Wan Y. Number 2. I met my brother. Pinyin equivalent. Wo Yao Jian Le Wu Ji Xiao Ji. Number 3. English equivalent. Labor created man. Pinyin equivalent. Lang Zhong Shuang Zhou Le Ren. Number 4. English equivalent. She has a car. Pinyin equivalent. Ta Yao Yi Liang Che. And lastly, number 5. English equivalent. I am playing hockey. Pinyin equivalent. Wo Jiao Jia Qiu Shu Shi. 5 sentences for she. Number 1. English equivalent. She isn't a teacher. Pinyin equivalent. Wu Bu Shi Lao Shu Sheng. Number 2. English equivalent. I am an overseas student. Pinyin equivalent. Ta Bu Shi Lao Shi. Number 3. English equivalent. This is a cell phone. Pinyin equivalent. Zi Shi Xiao Ji. Number 4. English equivalent. Apples are a kind of fruit. Pinyin equivalent. Ping Jiao Shi Yi Zhong Shua Jiao. And lastly, number 5. English equivalent. Is that a sofa? Pinyin equivalent. Na shi bu shi sha fa. 5 sentences for you or has and have. Number 1. English equivalent. I have a younger sister. Pinyin equivalent. Wu yao yi gi mei mei. Number 2. English equivalent. He has a company. Pinyin equivalent. Ta yao yi jia zhong si. Number 3. English equivalent. We have 3 cats. Pinyin equivalent. Wu men yao san zi miao. Number 4. English equivalent. She has a boyfriend. Pinyin equivalent. Ta yao nang peng yao. And lastly, number 5. English equivalent. My friend has lots of money. Pinyin equivalent. Wu di peng yao yao hen jua shan. 5 sentences for yao or there is or there are. Number 1. English equivalent. There are many foreign companies in Shanghai. Pinyin equivalent. Shanghai yao hen tua wang jiao zhongxi. Number 2. English equivalent. There are many old people in the park. Pinyin equivalent. Gong yan li yao hen duo lao ren. Number 3. English equivalent. There is a cafe nearby. Pinyin equivalent. Fu chin yao jia ka fe jian. Number 4, there is a book, English equivalent. There is a book on the table. Pinyin equivalent. Jiao, Shang, Yao, Ben, Shao. Number 5, English equivalent. There is some money in my bag. Pinyin equivalent. Wu, Deng, Bao, Li, Yao, Xi, Shan. 5 sentences for bu or ba. Number 1, English equivalent. Tonight, I'm not going to drink. Pinyin equivalent. Wu, Qin, Jian, Wan, Shang, Bu, Hei, Chua. Number 2, English equivalent. Dad is not coming back to eat dinner. Pinyin equivalent. Baba, Ba, Holai, Shi, Wan, Fian. Number 3, English equivalent. The boss won't come tomorrow. Pinyin equivalent. Liao, Ban, Ming, Xiao, Bao, Lai. Number 4, English equivalent. I know it's not going to rain this weekend. Pinyin equivalent. Wu, Ding, Diao, Ji, Ji, Jiao, Mu, Bu, Xiao, Yu. And lastly, number 5, English equivalent. Is your girlfriend not going with you? Pinyin equivalent. Ni, Ni, Peng, Yao, Be, Jin, Ni, Yi, Xi, Chu, Ma. 5 sentences for hen. Number 1, English equivalent. The dish is delicious. Pinyin equivalent. The, Je, Sha, Hen, Hao, Shi. Number 2, English equivalent. Your hair is long. Pinyin equivalent. Ni, De, Chao, Fia, Hen, Shang. Number 3, English equivalent. Chinese is difficult. Pinyin equivalent. Zong, Wen, Hen, Nan. Number 4, English equivalent. This performance is disastrous. Pinyin equivalent. Ze, Je, Biao, Yan, Hen, Jiao, Xiao, Jiao. And lastly, number 5, English equivalent. I really miss you. Pinyin equivalent. Wu, Hen, Shang, Ni. 5 sentences for May. Number 1, English equivalent. She didn't have breakfast. Pinyin equivalent. Ta, Zhang, Shang, Mei, Chi, Fan. Number 2, English equivalent. Did you go yesterday? Pinyin equivalent. Ni, Xiao, Xian, Chu, Da, Lao, Ya, Le, Ma. Number 3, English equivalent. These bananas haven't ripened yet. Pinyin equivalent. Zhang, Xi, Xiao, Jiao, Mei, Xiao. Number 4, English equivalent. There is no one in the house. And pinyin equivalent. Fang, Zi, Lao, Mei, Yao, Ren. And lastly, number 5, English equivalent. I don't have books. Pinyin equivalent. Wo, Mei, Yu, Yao, Sha.